Welcome back to the channel. I'm really glad you're here. Today I've got a simple little bolt-on mod that you can do to your Kubota LA435 front end loader. Before we jump into this, let me just thank you for the support that you've shown the channel. You know, just a month ago we reached our first goal of 1,000 subscribers, and now we're at over 4,000 and growing every day. I really appreciate it. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so. And if you click the thumbs up, it's very helpful. And if you want to be notified each time I put out a new video, just click that little bell and make it turn gray. Otherwise, even if the channel and the content doesn't apply to you, I do try to make the videos easy to watch and informational and perhaps a bit entertaining at times. I mean, you got to throw a good dad joke in there once in a while, right? Anyway, I do appreciate it. Let's get to the project. So my tractor is the B2601 compact tractor, and it's basically the same tractor as the B2301 and the B2401. And on it, I've got the LA435 front end loader attachment. Now, if you didn't guess from the opening, what I have here today is a grab handle. It kind of looks like a stirrup for a saddle of a horse, but it's actually a grab handle for the tractor, and it mounts to the front end loader assembly. My friend Mike over at the YouTube channel Peacefield Farm _MN had one of these handles manufactured for his tractor, and he liked it so much he decided to make them available. So he sent one to me, asked me to check it out to see what I think about it and share my thoughts with you. So I'm going to mount this onto the tractor and we'll see how it goes. So the way this handle works is that it bolts onto the loader frame. It uses all existing holes, so there's no drilling required, no welding. It's a really great idea. Before I mount it onto the loader, I just wanted to show you some of the quality fabrication that was done here. Now, Mike's friend Jason is a fabricator, and he's really, in my book, a metal artist. I mean, this is just beautiful. He custom bends these pieces. He TIG welds everything. The welds are just beautiful. I mean, coming from a guy who can barely make two pieces of metal stick together, this is just fantastic. So I'm really impressed with that. And the finish on it is great. I don't know if it's just painted or if it's powder coated or what it is, but it is really nice. It's as nice as anything you would expect to see from the factory. And even the handle part, he's got it coated with a, maybe it's a bed liner material or something, but it has a nice grip to it and it feels great. So I'm really impressed with the quality. Mike even included a 1/2-inch bolt to go through here. And then on the bottom side, there's a 5/16 lock bolt. And you'll see how that works when we get over to the loader. There are even some nice plastic end caps, which really finish it off nicely. Now before I mount the handle, let me just show you the problem that Mike was solving when he created this handle. If you have one of these tractors, they sit off the ground a good amount. And when you get onto the tractor, you tend to step up with your foot, you grab the steering wheel, and you pull yourself up. Now, this wheel is not super sturdy, and it doesn't feel good to be grabbing it all the time. It's a tilt wheel, which is probably why it's a little bit loose, but it doesn't seem like a good idea to grab the steering wheel every time you step up onto the tractor. And getting off the tractor, there is a handle on the side here, which I tend to use, but I also grab the wheel and I push off, and I'm constantly tugging on this wheel back and forth. So he designed this handle to be placed on the front end loader assembly, and by doing that, you can grab the handle and step up without touching the wheel. So let's get it and put it in place, and then we'll see how it looks and how it works. Now here's where the handle mounts. You can see there's already a hole drilled into the front end loader frame, and there's a small plate here. So this piece goes right into that area. Now, I promised Mike that I would give you a fair review, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've not used this product yet, so we can learn together. One thing I'm going to tell you is that, a lot of leaves dropping on the roof if you hear that, this grip material that's on here, it seems to be a painted material. It does scratch off, and you know, it's probably not going to last as long as if you had some other coating on here. So you can see here where a little bit already scratched off, you know, when I was experimenting. Anyway, I don't know what you can do about that. I don't think it's a problem. Even if it didn't have any type of material on here at all, if it was just painted, I think it would be just fine. But just know that some of this material very well may scratch off. The other thing I noticed when I put this on is the tight fit. I was afraid it wasn't going to fit at all. I've got the lock bolt backed off completely, so that's not in the way. And it doesn't quite want to go into place because of the radius here. Starts out right at the edge of this piece of material, so it's hitting. But when I bang it in place, it does line up. And here is the 1/2-inch bolt that fits through there. And it's nice and sturdy without even locking anything down yet. So I'm going to tighten this bolt up. I have to move the quick attach lever out of the way. The washer here. I'm going to stop a second and see what in the world Hachi is barking at. What's the matter, girl? Is Timmy stuck in the well? Nothing, huh? So you only need some basic hand tools to mount this handle in place. The 1/2-inch bolt has a 3/4 inch head and a 3/4 inch nut. So I'm just using an adjustable wrench on one side and a 3/4 inch wrench on the other side. Actually, if you're like me and you can't find your 3/4 inch wrench, you can use a 19mm. So I'm going to just tighten that up, and then the bolt on the bottom is a 5/16 bolt with a 1/2-inch head. You could use the same adjustable wrench or use a 1/2-inch wrench for that. So let's just tighten this up. Really nice. And then the bolt on the bottom is kind of a jam bolt that'll keep this handle from rocking and moving. So I'll tighten that up next. Little tight, I guess a socket would have worked better with a ratchet. Now what about actually using this thing? Initially, when I first saw this handle, I thought that rather than being horizontal, it would make more sense for the handle to be vertical. You would grab it like a grab bar and pull yourself up. But I have to say, once it's on here, I can see the benefit of having it just horizontal like this. You know, you can grab the handle in the back on the fender with one hand and this with the other and pull yourself right up and step over. And of course, getting off the tractor, I would often grab this handle, grab the steering wheel, and step off. But now with this handle here, I can see that I will grab the handle, step off this way. I can even suspend myself and jump down. So, I gotta say, it's pretty nice. Well, I gotta tell you, Mike, you had a good idea here. I really like it a lot, and I can't wait to use it when I'm actually out working and jumping on and off of the tractor. The installation is easy. I think anybody could handle it. And if you'd like one of these handles for yourself, we know it fits the Kubota B2601 with the LA 435 front-end loader. It may also work with the 434 front-end loader, which does not have the swift attach feature. But I don't know what else it would fit. But what I'm going to do is put Mike's email address in the description. You can email him with a request to purchase your own handle, ask any questions about it, and I think you'll be really happy. I'm also going to put a link to Mike's channel. Again, Peacefield Farm _MN. I don't know if I can put a card here that you can click. If not, I will put it in the description as well. He's got a great little channel going over there and has done some pretty neat little projects. So I encourage you to head over there and check that out. So that's going to do it for today. I really appreciate you watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.